What up, YouTube? This is Stephen Talbot. This is TalbyReacts. So today I want to talk about kind of my thoughts about Battlefront and Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I just kind of want to compare those because, these are the major games that came out this month. Kind of want to kind of give you my opinions about both these two games and kind of what I think about them. Just kind of want to do a big session about it. And so I've been playing. I kind of been waiting because I've been playing and just trying to figure out my opinions about them. I've seriously liked both these two games. I like Battlefront and I like Black Ops 3. So, kind of starting, I played Black Ops 3 for about 20 plus hours, and I played, I think, Battlefront about 10 plus hours. So, I put a pretty good amount of time in these two games. I think Black Ops is a pretty solid game. I think if you're a hardcore fan, if you want to play, you know, a first-person shooter, I think that is the game to play. Just with I think really what's been great about this game is just how they made it with the customizables. They made the perks real simplified, and so they made some of the systems that have been annoying to deal with, made them really easy to play with. I think what's also really interesting about these is there's kind of some inclusions. With this game, you have the new you prestiging your own gun, which is real intriguing. And also just the modification of your guns, and all that, and also kind of the usage of the new specialist class, which I think it helps a lot with the game. I think it gives a varying difference in terms of the game. The specialists are fun to use. I've been playing with this rejack, which allows you to revive yourself. There's so many different ones. There's like the electronic gun, the Tempest gun. I mean, so many different types of specialists. A lot of fun things to play with. I think overall the maps are all right, although I'm not a big fan of them. I think my biggest problem with that game is kind of the gimmicks overall. I think the gimmicks kind of hurt the game, which is what you don't want to have with the game. Like the gimmicks in terms of what I call them gimmicks are basically the wall running and the swimming. If you look at certain parts of certain maps, they use those completely. Like the aquarium map, there's just very different maps they like to use it way too much. And sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's bad. Like for instance, there's this one area in this map where you can just go into swim and then it's basically a short area and then you jump up. And there was this guy, one of my first battles, he just camped right where you got up out of water. And so that's where I think that's kind of terrible about is some of these gimmicks get really, really taken advantage of. And I don't think it really helps battle overall. And so I would have seen bigger maps that have better use of the space. But that being said, it's kind of only my one biggest negative is kind of the way they use those. I think they could definitely be used better in the future, and we'll see. But I think it's cool though, in terms of the swimming gimmick, the ability to swim, it allows you to cut through a big part of certain maps and stuff like that. And I do find that rather interesting. So that's cool. Battlefront is pretty much your shooter for your casual, your casual gamer. It's pretty much your average casual fan. You're the person that wants to play Star Wars, something that wants to play something pretty low key. The customizations are there, but it's definitely a lot more simpler. They use this real interesting things with cards, which is fairly intriguing. And it's kind of like every level you get these different cards you can unlock. Most of the unlockables are pretty simple, easy to do. Overall, the maps are probably the best thing in that game. The maps are just really fantastic. I truly, really like the maps that I've got to use. I think they do just a really nice job. There's really nice small maps. There's really nice big maps, and a lot of different different things. Like in the Star Wars world, we have the ice planet, we have the desert planet, and we have the wilderness. And so I think that's what they really do in this game is they let you play kind of in these great legendary type places. And so I have been having a real good time with that. I got to play with my brother for a couple hours. And I think it's great for if you and four friends want to play, a shooter and have no cares in the world, go play that game. Because I think it definitely like on average, like even I'm not the greatest Call of Duty player, but I can pretty much get 15 kills kind of regardless in Battlefront. So your KD will definitely be good. Like you can be like I was like I've gotten 15 and 10 like these pretty good numbers. So like and I was like, can I become pro or something like that? But that being taken, I think the game is just really fun. Definitely lives up to like the Star Wars type, like what they've said. Like it's a game that you actually feel like you're in these battles, like in these great epic Star Wars battles. And I think what's kind of really that's really awesome. I think it's really understated is like instead of like you going through like these streaks to get weapons like unlike Call of Duty, you have pretty much where you can activate them. And so you can randomly get the hero perk where you become Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader or the Emperor or Han Solo, and which is kind of really cool because you look. And what's really awesome is like you definitely feel the kind of the gap between you becoming as like a stormtrooper or a rebel soldier to being like Luke Skywalker because it's an amazing like thing. And then like through that you can like, go pretty much on a 10 kill. You can be pretty like solid like throughout the game. And so like that's just super awesome to play with. And of course what's kind of cool about that is there's just no time limits. And then also there's like these very different like streaks that you can pull. Like you can get like a turret, you get like a shield, you can become like a TIE fighter that you can randomly get throughout the game. And that's kind of more interesting actually than like trying to gain your perks, which I have problems at doing. So I think it will be interesting to play with. I just guys wanted to kind of give you my opinions about these two games. I think they're both really solid. If you're a Call of Duty fan and like Star Wars, go pick up Battlefront. If you want a little more deeper type game, pick up Black Ops 3 for sure. I think they're both solid in terms of buying. And if I said to buy one, I would definitely buy Battlefront. But I would also definitely consider buying Black Ops because it's a very solid game. And so these are my opinions. Just want to give that to you guys. And thank you for watching my videos. Hope you like my video. Like and subscribe to my channel. And have a good day. And have a good start of the December. Thank you.